We're going on a journey today, Sky Watchers, to the furthest spacecraft still communicating with Earth, Voyager 1. July is a popular month for vacations. I'm Science Ben. Let's take a trip outside and look up. We've arrived just before today's sunset. Facing south, as the glow of our star dissipates, we can make out two lights following it that just are returning to the evening sky. Planets Venus and Mercury. As the third brightest object in the sky, Venus will be visible during evening twilight, while Mercury will appear briefly after the sun is fully set. The best time for viewing Mercury at night will be next Saturday, the 13th, when the innermost planet reaches its highest altitude in the evening sky for the year, thus making its longest yearly trip across the night sky. In tonight's early evening sky, Mercury will be the second bright light to the right of the moon. The closest light is B7 variable dwarf star Regulus, the brightest star in the constellation Leo the Lion. Regulus translates to little or diminutive king in Latin. The star is also referred to as Alpha Leonis, referencing its being the brightest, or Cor Leonis, meaning heart of the lion. Regulus joins bright stars in Virgo the Maiden and Boots the Herdsman to form the Spring Triangle asterism. Nearly mirroring, the Summer Triangle can be found in the east, made of the brightest stars in Aquila the Eagle, Lyra the Harp, and Cygnus the Swan. Scorpius the Scorpion serves as the nose for this weird summer jack-o'-lantern. Another unique lineup will happen for the residents of New York City on the 12th through 13th of this month, Manhattan Hinge. During the sunset on the 12th and the sunrise on the 13th, the sun's apparent path will line up perfectly with the east-west streets of the main street grid of Manhattan. Taking a further vacation midday on July 10th, visitors and residents of Hawaii will experience Lahaina noon, when the sun is directly overhead at solar noon. This results in upright objects, such as flagpoles, having no shadow. This happens twice a year in the tropics and is also known as a zero shadow day. Hawaii is about 48,000 miles away from Danville, Virginia, or roughly a 17-hour plane and train ride. 17 hours in the air isn't super pleasant, but it's nothing compared to 47 years. On September 5th, 1977, 16 days after its twin craft Voyager 2, the Voyager 1 space probe left Earth to explore the outer solar system and interstellar space. Voyager made its way to Jupiter, where it analyzed the planet's weather, magnetic fields, and rings before using both a near and wide-angle TV camera to image the gas giant. Voyager went on to image all 4 of the Galilean moons, capturing the very first detailed images of Io, Callisto, Europa, and Ganymede. It next flew by Saturn, collecting similar data and images of it, as well as capturing the first images of several of its moons. Voyager 1 had the opportunity to fly by dwarf planet Pluto, but instead opted to observe Titan, the largest moon of Saturn and the second largest in the solar system. Titan is larger than Mercury and is the only moon with an atmosphere denser than Earth's. Continuing the vast vacay, on February 14, 1990, at a distance of 3.7 billion miles from Earth, Voyager 1 collected a series of 60 images that would form a mosaic of 6 different planets and their relative positions in the solar system. This mosaic became known as the family portrait. It is the source of the famous pale blue dot image of Earth that was championed by Carl Sagan. In August 2012, Voyager 1 made it beyond the Oort cloud, continuing on past the sun's realm of plasma influence, the heliosphere. In November of last year, Voyager stopped transmitting intelligible data. The team feared the worst for the 46-year-old spacecraft. However, in April of this year, engineers were able to regain signal from 2 of Voyager 1's scientific instruments, and on the 14th of last month, all 4 of Voyager's instruments were back online, transmitting usable data. As of last month, the probe continues traveling away at a current distance of 163 astronomical units, or 15.2 billion miles away from the Earth, making it the most distant human-made object known. Voyager 1 lacks solar panels. It is not able to continue its journey because it's powered by the sun, but because it's powered like the sun. It's nuclear, baby! The probe's 3 radioisotope thermoelectric generators may supply enough energy for Voyager 1 to continue its trip through the year 2036. That's all well and good if you want to get far away from the Earth, but what if you just want to make a visit to space? Starship is a 2-stage super heavy lift launch vehicle being developed by SpaceX. Stage 1 is a booster system made of 33 Raptor engines. Stage 2 is the spacecraft that will transport people and is thrusted by a collection of 6 of its own Raptor engines. To date, Starship is the most massive and most powerful vehicle ever to fly. It is also reusable. Both the ship and booster return to Earth and can be used again and again. Its size and reusability are vital to SpaceX's mission to significantly lower launch costs via economies of scale. Iteration is the name of the game. Starship will make its next attempted launch next year as it tries to successfully refuel in orbit via a ship-to-ship tanker. Starship is anticipated to be the craft to return humans to the moon in 2026 via the Artemis 3 mission. Finally, closing out July 2024, we'll get a chance to see objects traveling to Earth on their last trips when we experience a series of early morning meteor showers. The week of the 28th features the peak of the Piscis Austrinid shower, the southern Sigma Aquarid shower, and the Alpha Capricornid shower. Alone, none of these showers are particularly spectacular, averaging rates of 3 to 25 shooting stars an hour, but the 3 combined increases the likelihood of spotting one of the space rocks. Best times for viewing will be between the hours of 1 and 4 a.m. Thank you for joining us for this month's discussion. We'll talk again next month, the second Tuesday of August, August the 13th. We'll see you then. Thanks for watching and keep discovering. Bye.